What's good, guys? As you can see from the title of the video, I am reacting to something completely new. No game, no life. Now, this has been on my list for a couple years now. I've heard many good things about this, and somebody in the comment section was telling me they would like me to react to it, and I said, hey, why not? Why not get an episode reaction out, see how it is? It's been on my list for a while. Why not start it? Why not watch the first episode and see what it's about? Now, I don't really have too much of an idea what it's about, so I'm going to read the synopsis from my anime list to you guys. The reason why I added it to my list, like I said before, is because I heard a lot of good things about it. But let's read the synopsis. No Game, No Life is a surreal comedy that follows Sora and Shiru, shut-in, neat siblings and online gamer duo behind the legendary username Blank. They view the real world as just another lousy game. However, a strange email challenging them to a chess match changes everything. The brother and sister are plunged into an otherworldly realm where they meet Tet, the god of games. The mysterious god welcomes Sora and Shiru to Disboard, a world where all forms of conflict, from petty squabbles to the fate of the whole country, whole countries, are settled not through war, but by way of high-stake games. This system works thanks to a fundamental rule wherein each party must wager something they deem to be equal value to the other party's wager. In this strange land where the very idea of humanity is reduced to child's play, the indifferent genius gamer duo of Sora and Shiru have finally found a real reason to keep playing games, to unite the 16 races of Disboard, defeat Tet, and become the gods of this new gaming is everything world. Okay, so this seems pretty interesting. One of those shows where you get teleported to another dimension, another world, or you wake up in type of like a video game type of world, such as like Sword Art Online or ReZero, for instance. I actually enjoy these shows, so this is very intriguing. So yeah, let's get right into this first episode. $1,200 players for what? Okay, that's a lot of destructive power. Oh.
こんな話があるのを聞いたことはあるだろうか。ただ一度も敗北はなく、空前絶後のスコアを刻み、あらゆるゲームの頂点に君臨する正体不明のプレイヤー。アカウント名が常に空欄ゆえに通称空白。勝つことは不可能とまで言われるゲーマーの話を。あ、チェス。おやすみ。
待て待て、高度なチェスプログラムとかだったら俺一人じゃ手に負えないって。チェスは2人0は有限確定完全情報ゲーム。運が介在する余地がないこのゲームは原理上明確な必勝法がある。ただし 10の120乗無料対数以上の局面を全て把握できればだ。
チェスなんてただの丸抜ゲーム。
She is sizing.
そう、実際シロはグランドマスターを破ったプログラム相手に先手後手入れ替えで20連勝している。だが
味方の退路を断った。
待てシロ、プログラムは常に最善の手を打つ。だからこそお前は勝てる。だがこいつはあえて悪手で誘ってる。人間だ。落ち着け。シロが技量で負けるはずない。揺さぶり誘いは俺が読む。ソラとシロ2人で空白だ。俺らに勝てるやつがいるか見せてもらおうじゃねえか。
Okay.
Checkmate! You are winner!
勝った。
こんなく
Oh, it started. They gonna get sucked into a portal or something? Oh man, that's typical. Oh shoot. Hey, your wish has been granted. You've been bored? Okay. Come to my world. Welcome to my world.
君たちが夢見る理想郷、万丈の世界ディスボード。この世の全てが単純なゲームで決まる。人の命も国境線さえも。誰？僕はテト。あそこに住んでる。
Tets. Okay, so that's the person they have to beat.
どこじゃねえ。どうすんだよこれ。
この世界は10の命約によって全てが決定する。一つ。この世界におけるあらゆる殺傷、戦争、
Oh, that's a good thing.
禁ずる。2つ、争いは全てゲームによる勝敗で解決するものとする。3つ、ゲームには相互が対等と判断したものをかけて行われる。4つ、3に反しない限りゲーム内容かけるものは一切を問わない。5つ、ゲーム内容は挑まれた方が決定権を有する。6つ、命約に誓って行われた賭けは絶対遵守される。7つ、集団における争いは全権代理者を立てるものとする。8つ、ゲーム中の不正発覚は敗北とみなす。9つ、以上をもって神の名のもと絶対不変のルールとする。
だからそんなこと言ってる場合か。もう地面か地面か。
He's scared. Oh wow. He's a real brother for that one. Turned over to fall on his back to protect her. I like that.
そして10、みんな仲良くプレイしましょう。
おい。
また会えることを期待しているよ。
良すぎて他の連中はほとんど
Oh,
が
that's gonna pique his interest. He's gonna want to battle her.
おじけついたってわけか。
なんだって。
まあここで負けたという事実さえなければ後からいくらでも言いようあるからな。実は勝てたんだが見逃してやっただとか。
面白いじゃん。
Why is he provoking her?
やる？坊や。
悪いがお遊びの勝負はやるつもり。
Oh, he's smart.
その金全部だ。
はあ？いくらあると思ってんの？互いが対等と判断したものをかけないとゲームは成立しないのよ。
名役その3だったか。そうだな。俺ら2人を好きにしていいっていうのはどうだ。売ろうが捨てようが構わない。
本気？
本気。
ゲームはポーカー1回勝負。どうする？やめるなら今のうちだぜ。
よそもんが生きがるんじゃないよ。やってやろうじゃないの。名役に誓って。
名役に誓って。
アッシェンテ。自信だけは有り余ったバカな田舎者ってとこね。 あんたの村じゃそのハッタリが通じてもここじゃ通じないわよ。あら、ついてないよね。かわいそうに。
ああ、今日一日で高度1万メートルからスカイダイブの上、炎天下歩け歩け大会だ。確かについてない。
何の話？
別にいいのか勝負で。
私はいいわよ。特別もう一度だけ交換させてあげてもいいけど。
遠慮しとく。
そう？それじゃあ悪いわね、ボーイ。フルハウスよ。
あ、そうだな。確かに悪い。
Oh man. She's screwed. She lost all her money.
よく見ろ、事実だ。
ありえないわ。65万分の1の確率よ。
その65万分の1が今だったんだろう。でも名約その6、賭けは絶対遵守される。
Any bets must be upheld. Hand over that money.
一体何者？
別にただのよそ者だよ。
Just an outsider.
って世界だもんな。あんなイカサマ、チートにも程があるだろ。
にあれに勝てる？
Oh wow. He seems like he's excited. He wants a challenge.
なあシロ、異世界漂流者の主人公たちってここから元の世界に戻ろうと頑張るんだよな。なんであんな世界に戻ろうとしたんだ。
ヒロもそう思う。
じゃあ決まりだな。さあゲームを始めよう。
Yo! My dude got hyped up right there. Okay, so I just finished the episode, and I gotta give props to whoever wrote the synopsis on my anime list, because they did a pretty good job of covering what the show is about. Because, man, as I was watching the episode, I was like, damn, this really lines up exactly with what they said, as it's supposed to. Now, quick recap of the episode. So it starts off, and there's like a battle going on in some type of game, and apparently there's 4 players that have taken out 1,200 other players. And the other team, or the other side that is battling the 4 players, they're cheating on their own behalf as well. So they just kind of assume that the 4 players are cheating as well. Come to find out, they weren't cheating. They're just that damn good. And it happens to be our 2 main characters that are using the 4 players. We get a shot or a scene of them in their computer room or whatever. Mind you, these kids are brainiacs. Like, 3 monitor setups. You got the sister on the floor playing with her feet. You got the brother like up. He's kind of sitting like L, sitting like this. Sitting like this while he's playing, like on some L from Death Note shit. Dude, that the duo they got going on, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like how it's a brother or sister duo. Anyways, they're controlling 4 players, and they go by the name of blank. They never use their name, and I guess they're well known throughout the video game world or whatever. And they look like they haven't stepped outside or seen the light of day for freaking weeks, man. You see the bags under their eyes, like all they do is play video games and just straight murder people in video games, just straight beat everybody. They actually seem like they're getting tired of that life. But anyways, so the 2 main characters, Shiru, which is the sister who's 11 years old, and then Sora, which is the brother who's 18. The description of the 2 characters, their names, their age. they also show that they have some type of, communication disorder or mental disorders. And I don't know if that was just used as a comedic like gag or they really have these two disorders. But it would make sense because, some people in the real world that all they do is get immersed in video games and the video game life and don't want to be seen out in public. A lot of them have social anxiety or have problems talking to people in real life. So, it could be true. But anyways, after that's said and done, the sister's like, oh, I need to sleep. So she falls asleep. He's still controlling the four characters with his feet, with his hands, and he's going beast mode. But he gets an invite to play a game, and it's a chess match. And he tells the sister to play, because I guess apparently maybe she's better, or she's played up against a computer system that was designed to take on 20 grandmasters, and she beat it. So she starts to play, and she realizes, okay, something doesn't seem right. She's like, are you sure this is a computer? Because this don't seem right. He cut off two of her exit strategies pretty much, and kind of was baiting her. And then the brother steps in and was like, nah, this isn't a computer. And he says basically, well, they can't beat them together. So they both end up taking the challenge head on together against this anonymous person who they end up beating. And then the person messages them, is like, hey, you're not happy with your world, are you? It's boring, yada, yada, yada. You need to, basically like baiting them. And they're like, yeah. And bam, that's where it happens. That's where they get dragged into a new world, dragged into this fantasy land where gaming and gambling seem to be the thing there. That seems to be the theme of that world. So, as we can see from the first 10 minutes of the episode, or whatever it was, these two are natural geniuses. They got a knack for video games, and it's safe to say they're kind of bored. I'm going to go out on a limb here. It's only been the first episode. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they are seeking some type of challenge. Well, at least the brother is. He wants a challenge. They were bored with their world. They don't like their world. They think it's a shitty game. And I think they're seeking a challenge, and they're seeking adventure. Just what I got taken from this first episode. So they get to the new world, and bam, they're all automatically free falling from the sky. Like, I'm talking thousands of feet up, and they are screaming, scared. And this guy comes beside him, the guy that they played in chess. His name is Tet. I guess he's the god of that world. And he tells them the 10 pledges that world must follow and abide by. The 10 pledges. And I just want to talk about one that stuck out to me. I don't know if it's going to end up getting broken or that's how the whole series is, but I found it very intriguing. It said no murder, no violence, no stealing, I think they said. But anyways, that was one of the rules. I thought that was surprising. Like, okay, so there's going to be no hostility or violence? I feel like there's going to be a way around it, but that stuck out to me. So there's 10 pledges that they must abide by, and whenever there is a dispute, you got to play a game or some type of gambling, and you got to put a wager down. And the other person has to put a wager that is of equal standing to that other person's wager. So I found that very intriguing. I really am into this after watching the first episode. I definitely will watch the series. I'm going to wait to see how much feedback I get from you guys, whether I will upload all the reactions, but I'm definitely going to watch this. Okay, moving along. So the god that is talking to them that they played in chess, his name is Tet. He actually has an appearance of a little kid, but he looks like he's up to something. He looks like he has some other ulterior motive, and he tells them, I think I'll be seeing you guys soon. I'm off. Come see me when you guys are ready. And they land down on the ground, and immediately we pan over, or we've seen over to them beating some people on the side of the road in some type of game where they took their clothes and they took some information. And that was crazy to me. It's like, as soon as they land in this world, they're already playing somebody in the game and whipping their ass. Okay, so after facing these bandits, Sora and Shiru stumble upon a kingdom where there's a tournament being held for the next king. And before making their way into the bar, they come across a lady out there, and they kind of ask her what's up, and the lady explains to them. And Sora's like, well, why aren't you in the tournament? And she goes, because that girl right there is really strong, and that's why a lot of people dropped out. So Sora, needing money, baits her and antagonizes her. So he's like, so you're saying you would lose? And basically, baits her into battling him in a game because he wants her money, and he puts up them two, and he says if you win, you can do what you want with us, you can sell us, you can abandon us, whatever you want. If I win, I want your money. This dude's confidence is on a whole nother level. I'm talking about, like, he's smart and he knows it. Now, I don't know if this is going to come to bite him in the ass later on in this show, but he is so confident. I don't want to call it arrogant, but he's confident. Now, I don't want that to get the best of him. I don't want that to become, arrogant and ends up backstabbing him. But this dude is confident, and he's nonchalant too. So he ends up beating her, takes her money, like, another walk in the park. They go inside, and the king's daughter and that strong opponent are battling each other. And they're watching, and the sister's like, did you see that? And he's observing what's going on. He's observing, and he realizes she's cheating. But then there's a girl in the corner with a hood on, and he just picks up on her, and he notices, okay, that's a strong opponent as well. So before he leaves, he tells the king's daughter, hey, she's cheating. And at the end of the episode, they talk about, or Sora goes, why would anybody want to go back to that world? Talking about his own. And you kind of get like a sense that he's happy where he's at. This is what he's been waiting for. He's been waiting for a challenge. This is the type of world he wants. So he seems to be happy. Usually when people get, teleported into a new world or end up in a new world in these shows, they're kind of freaked out at first. Like, what the hell? The only time he was freaked out was when he was free falling from the sky. Other than that, this dude is like in heaven. This is utopia for him. But the sister says to him, hey, do you think you can beat her? And we flash back to the girl that was in the corner at the bar. And she's like, that was a stupid question. Disregard that. And he just like smiles, basically like, kind of like a smile of like, yeah, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for. I want a challenge. So that was the episode. Overall, I really enjoyed it. It really caught my interest. I'm definitely going to watch this whole season. May not react to it. Got to see what you guys say. But the only thing I don't like about it, the only thing so far after the first episode, I don't really like the colors they use in the show. Like, as far as like the, the animation, the colors. I don't like the colors for some reason, but I can get over that. The story itself so far is really good. I like the two main characters. I like their duo. I can see, or I can envision where they're going to go with that relationship. And then Tet, man. The only god that survived the wars. And I think that he's the god of play. No wonder why he's the god of play, because look at the rules he made. Now, him himself, I feel like he also may want a challenge. That's why he's doing what he's doing. But he's also up to no good. I can just tell he's up to something. But I think he's banking on Sora and Shiru to be the opponents that he's been looking for, the challenge that he wants. And vice versa with Sora and Shiru. They want a challenge as well. But yeah, so that was the recap. That's my initial thoughts, reaction to this episode. This definitely caught me off guard, and I expected it to be as good as it was. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So if you guys want to see more reaction to this, comment down below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, and this is your first video, and you liked what you saw, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Your boy is on the way to 1,000 subs. I appreciate all of you guys for watching my videos, liking it, commenting, and subscribing. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.